Okay, guys, we are back. I did a bit of management with Emma. Oh my god, excuse me. But yeah, I have no idea what to do. Like, I know Eustace, like, he's an attacker, and I don't know. I'm just torn between either giving him more accuracy, like getting rid of, which one? Not Action 3, maybe EP Cut, or Mind 3? I don't know. Like, I feel like if I get rid of his movement, it's not totally bad. And like, I could get rid of movement and give him more accuracy instead. Because he is slightly an attacker. Like, he has 707 attacks, so that's not too bad. So he's like about the same wavelength with Gaius and Milliam. So I don't know. I guess we'll just keep him as it is. For Emma, I guess it was good to lower her casting time because she is mostly an arts user. Crescent Mirror. Hold on one second. Let me check her status actually. Crescent Shell. Okay, that was the one we used in the battle a few minutes ago. Hold on. What was it? Radiant Wings, Radiance Waltz. Huh. Oh, that's right. No, my bad. Her move got upgraded from Radiant Wings to Radiant Waltz. From Radiant Slash to Radiant Waltz. There. So that's. I was trying to say that. Thank you. Okay, so now, let's just go ahead. Oh.
Strutting around another lord's territory. How pompous can you get?
It sounds like there's a real VIP here.
Well, let's return to the manor for now.
Okay. Actually, hold on. Let's put Milliam into the team. Alright, let's check out this place first, and then outside the training hall too. So we'll check that out as well. Alright, so let's just talk to a few more people before we get to the event. Oh, okay, I was about to say, where'd she go? Alright, that was quite the striking person I just saw walking past. The kind of man whose appearance you never would forget if you've seen him once. I wonder if he's a noble. That was quite... Okay. Like, see, that's the interesting too, because I mean, you just heard me rant the last few minutes of the last part, and I'm wondering if the noble's actually a good guy and just the provincial army's a bunch of assholes, or maybe he is an asshole, I don't know. Huh, what's all the ruckus out there? Have we got ourselves a VIP in town? Not often that we get visited at this time of the year. Okay. So, who knows? It could be either good guy noble, asshole bodyguards, or asshole bodyguards, even bigger asshole noble, you know? So, we'll have to wait and see. Alright, here's the training school. Let's go talk to these guys. Alright, Gaviel. I can only assume that they belong to an influential family. What business do they have here, though? Okay. What do you think, Goku? Or Cloud? Wasn't that the noble? No, my eyes must be deceiving me. Okay, so it must be a noble. Might be famous. Hang on. So, Ares? He had 2 bodyguards with him, but they definitely didn't seem like they're part of the provincial army. They felt a lot more dangerous than that. Just who in the world are they? Okay. And then... Dat? They certainly appeared out of nowhere. Granted, most people who have business with the master tend to turn up rather abruptly. Okay. Alright guys, so let's go see who this so-called famous noble is. Let's check it out. Wait. Before that, we should probably say... we already saved. It's fine. Let's go. Oh. Hey, isn't that... Oh, great. It's someone we know, isn't it? Who is this guy? Extravagantly dressed man. Alright. There's no need to be so hasty. At least give my proposal some thought. Your attendance would add an extra degree of prestige to our gathering. I'm merely the lord of a minor rural region. Surely you overstate the importance of my presence. Whoa, who's this guy? And look at those 2 buff guys that one buff guy in the back. Holy shit. His muscles have muscles. Alright, a man's worth is decided not by himself, but by those he rubs elbows with. And while I'm sure you understand, I appreciate it if you didn't do anything to cause any unnecessary conflict. You do realizing... Sorry, let me... my throat got caught in something. Let me rephrase that. You do realize you are threatening one of the most powerful swordsmen in the entire nation. He could easily cut you in half without a single thought. If he wanted to. I'm just saying. God, these nobles. Seriously. Alright, anyway. I'm not sure giving combat training to the Imperial Army is something you ought to be doing either. After all, neither of us want any trouble now, do we? Ahaha, and with that, I bid you a fond farewell. Oh, and my compliments on the excellent tea. I am honored, Your Grace. See you around. Alright, tall man. Burly man, if you'll excuse us. This is like something out of Final Fantasy VII, like Lord Shinra and I guess Axel and... Crap, who was the bald guy? Shit, I can't remember now. Whatever. It's fine. Axel and... Damn, I can't remember. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Oh well, it'll come to me later. Alright, hang on. My, if it isn't young Laura. And Eustace Albarea too. It's a pleasure to see you again, Your Grace. I appreciate all you continue to do for my father. Oh crap. So they both know him. They must know him. Yeah, but look at how tense they are. Oh crap. I wasn't expecting him to show up here of all people. That's Duke Cayenne, head of the foremost of the 4 great houses and ruler of the port city of Ordis. I see. Okay, hold on. Head of the... Oh, so he's the head of the 4 great houses. Okay, I see. Wow, so he is powerful then. Shit. His authority extends over the entire province of La Mer to the west. Oh, shit. Duke Cayenne. Alright. I mean, my geography's pretty bad, but I can tell that's pretty big amount of territory. Alright. I'd love to stay and talk a while, but I'm afraid other urgent matters call me away. I'll endeavor to arrange another opportunity for us to meet in the near future. But for now, I bid you farewell. Oh, what have we here? So you're Thor's Military Academy Class 7, huh? How do you... Oh, just having to do a little leisure time reading on your class. Not a bad looking bunch. Good, good. Enough with the chit-chat. His Grace awaits. Excuse us. See you, kids. Oh my god. See, it's exact opposites of Axel and what's-his-name, the bald guy. Oh, goddamn, I can't remember his name. If you guys know his name, put him in the comments. Shit. Who are those men? They don't look like soldiers from a provincial army, that's for sure. Seriously, those two had the almost exact same personalities. Except... Okay, sorry, I'm rambling. Let's just keep going with the story. Alright, so they did seem to know about our class. I presume they're personal bodyguards hired by Duke Cayenne. Father. Haha, you needn't look so concerned. However, it seems like they've finally begun to act. Does this have to... Okay, the noble faction has begun acting in secret. Oh no. Alright, indeed. For the past month, they've been quite active behind closed doors. No doubt they're trying to reaffirm their unity, holding conference after conference all across the country. Of course, I'm sure this isn't news to your youngest classmate. Well, yeah. The ID's all on edge, wondering whether they're about to start a full-scale conflict with the Reformist. Seriously? So that's what they've been up to, scurrying around all this time. But since Duke Cayenne's basically the leader of the noble faction, I sure wasn't expecting him to come all the way out here in person. Nor was I. They appear to be planning a large conference in the near future, to be attended by all members of the noble faction. The Duke came all the way out here to insist that I attend. Not attend. Goddamn, attend. Okay. But father, you're not even a member. Quite right, my lady. Your father has long kept his distance from the faction, which is a good idea in my opinion too. In the same way, he has also kept space between himself and the Reformists, preferring to remain neutral. However, they're convinced that all nobles should belong to their noble faction as a matter of course. I've heard they've been quite forceful about bringing those nobles who don't support the faction into their ranks. Would I be correct in assuming that my family is involved in all of this? I'm afraid so. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, Eustace. There's been some disagreement over whether Duke Cayenne or Duke Albarea should lead the 4 great houses. But I expect that either would bring the same platform to the table. Eustace. If you don't mind my asking, do you happen to know where my family stands on the issue? Haha, you need not worry about your family's allegiances. Lord Schwarzer is widely known as an even more obstinate man than I. I can't imagine that he'd have any interest in supporting the questionable actions of other nobles. Damn straight. Good on you, Green Schwarzer's father. I see. I'm actually a little relieved to hear you say so. Hold on a moment. Perhaps there's a move we can make after all. I'm afraid I'll be leaving Legram again on another of my little trips. I apologize for the suddenness, but please tend to things in my absence. As you wish, my lord. Oh man, he's already leaving? Darn. Father? Wow, well, that was sudden. I believe in acting swiftly and decisively. I intend to establish contact with all of the nobles who have remained neutral in the ongoing factional conflict, so as to prevent them being taken in by the noble faction's cohesive methods. Good plan, though. Ah. Father, a prudent course of action, I think. In that case, I'd be happy to come with you. Ah, Toval. Toval, what are you doing here? Ah, so you're here as well. Heh, wouldn't miss a chance to catch a glimpse of the majestic Duke Cayenne. Did you know he left in a limousine that came all the way from Bereahard? Wait, then it couldn't have. Did it belong to the Alberea family? Well, Rufus Alberea got into it, so yeah, I'd say that's likely. Couldn't ask for a classier escort. That sucks. Alright. Ah, shit. Here's the flashback. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I have to close my door. Hang on. Ugh. Alright, actually, hang on one moment, guys. I'll be right back while the cutscene plays, I guess. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Hang on. Alright, sorry about that. My dad just came out. Just open the door for him. Alright. So, Rufus was here. Well, he is the heir of the Alberea family. Considering our visitor was none other than Duke Cayenne, it's not at all surprising that Rufus would pick him up. But I know you didn't just come here to volunteer your company on my trip. Well, it just so happens that Lady Laura and her classmates brought me a pretty curious story. We've got confirmation that a mechanical monster appeared on the highway outside Legram. Is that so? I believe this is the first time one's appeared since the counter-offensive Sir Caius launched 2 years ago. Ah, see, there's the reference. There's the reference from previous game. That's right. Come to think of it, that was the first time we met, wasn't it? It was indeed. What a strange coincidence. Have any others been found in the area? Nothing so far. This is just a hunch, but I suspect it may have been released as a diversion. I concur. Perhaps having you come with me is the best course of action after all. Alright, that's what I wanted to hear. Father, it sounds like there's a lot more going on here than just factions butting heads. Sorry, I can't say anything for certain just yet. But if we turn up anything concrete, I'll be sure to tell Sarah, and she'll pass it on. Man, the plot thickens, that's for sure. Alright, so what happens now? Ah, okay. Alright, here's what I got for you for this afternoon. Oh, so we got one more field study again? A golden catch. Weber, calling all fishermen. Could you someone catch me the elusive gold salmon? Find me at the Upper Cozy Inn for more detailed information. Okay. When you finish up for the day, I appreciate it if you could head to the guild and file your reports. I left you a note on the counter telling you how to do it. Nothing too difficult. Got it. Leave it to us. Just make sure to lock up before you leave for the night. Someone else should be coming in to take care of things tomorrow. Understood. We'll do our best to take care of the guild in your absence. Haha, I wish you well in your studies. I hope you'll forgive me for leaving so suddenly. Not to worry, Father. I'm used to it. Thank you again for your hospitality, and for agreeing to a duel. I look forward to our next meeting. As do I. You show great promise as a swordsman. I hope you'll continue to devote yourself to your studies and training alongside my daughter. I'm honored, sir. In fact, I hope all of you will look past your uncouth father and continue giving her your friendship and support. As a single father, the fact that I've yet to hear any tales of budding romance concerning my daughter has me worried. Father! It would be our pleasure. She sure does seem popular with the girls, though. I'm not gonna lie, she's as blunt as that is, it's so true, though. I pray you have a safe journey. Thank you for all you've done for us. Catch you later, then. Give my best to Sarah. Okay, so we have one field study, but this must mean there's a hidden quest somewhere, so let's go ahead and talk to everyone around town. Alright. Why must he always be so? Honestly, you got one amazing dad. Free-spirited, open-minded, not to mention incredibly strong. Having met him, I can tell how you grew up like you did. Huh? Reen's right, you know. You're living proof that great parents lead to great children. I suppose having someone like him in your life as a role model would naturally lead you to aspire to greatness. Well, that or feel woefully inadequate in comparison, develop an inferiority complex. But all told, you're living proof the daughter of the RC house has grown up sound in mind and body. Stop teasing me at once. Moving on. Toval has entrusted us with looking after the guild. We may have only half a day remaining, but we still have our duties to fulfill. Look at her trying to change the subject. I am not. Poor Laura. She's being teased for once. Alright, one additional quest was added. After you return to the guild to file your reports, the time of day will advance to evening and the main story will proceed. Okay. Alright, so that just means there's a hidden quest somewhere. So we're going to go ahead and take a look around town. Okay, so that's where we had to go. That's the inn. So I guess we will talk to everyone first. Okay. Very interesting developments, that's for sure. Whew, that boat finally left. They sure were a rough bunch, but hey, at least now I can get back to work. Okay. And here's Cindy, right? Was it Cindy? Oh, we found it. Okay. Hey there, Cindy. What brings you here? Oh, good day. You wouldn't happen to have seen Toval today, would you? I did, but I'm afraid he's currently out of town attending to some business. I see. Do you need something from the guild? It's nothing too important. Well, Toval did leave us in charge of the guild for the day. Oh yeah, we're here, right here, so just ask if you need anything. That's right. Helping others is what the guild does, and that's what we're here for too. Lady Laura, I can't simply ask you to give up your time for my sake. But if you insist, then I suppose. I had to be looking for the luminous grass, you see. Oh? I can't recall ever hearing of such a plant before. I assume it's well known here in Legram. That's right, it's a rare flower that grows in the surrounding countryside. It has the unusual trait of blooming only on sunny days, and only when the previous day was foggy. That certainly is unusual. I guess that'd make today an ideal day to go find some then. That's correct. That's why I made my way to the guild to ask Toval to find some for me, but as you just informed me, he isn't in today. I can't really go out onto the highway on my own because of the monsters, though, so I'm at a loss as to what to do. So would you be willing to go and gather some for me instead? Of course. Leave it to us. Really, thank you so much. I have a pretty good idea as to why you might want it, but allow me to ask. I assume you're planning to make a charm, right? That's correct. A charm? In Legram, when someone you hold dear embarks on a long journey, it's a tradition to make a charm for them. Give me one second. The volume seems to fluctuate. Give me one second. I think that's okay. Hang on. Okay. Then you give it to then you give it to that person to take with them, and it's supposed to bring them good luck. Wow, I never heard of any traditions like that. It's a custom that stretches all the way back to the Middle Ages. It said it began when people offered charms to members of the Eisenwehr as they left for distant battlefields. Fascinating. So how is the luminous grass used to make these charms then? Well, the traditional way has you place one of its petals within the charm itself. Because of how the flower blooms, people believe they had the power to clear away fog. And because of that, the flower came to symbolize victory over chaos. Wow, that's pretty deep. Yeah, it actually sounds like a really cool charm. Have you ever been given one, Laura? I have, actually. Sydney gave me one right before I left for Thor's. Sari and Chloe both gave me one, too. I keep them in my desk at the academy. When I look at them, it always makes me feel a little closer to home. They're some of my most prized treasures. Oh, that's nice. I'm so pleased to hear you say that. Hee hee. She really does care for Laura, doesn't she? I think we can safely assume so. Back to the luminous grass, though. What exactly does it look like? It's the only flower with white petals that grows around here, so that'll be the easiest way to find it. They may be rare, but we should be able to find one if we search for the Ebel Highway. I've heard they found more frequently at higher elevations, particularly near steep cliffs and the like. Well, with that much information, we ought to be able to find one. Let's start the search while we still have plenty of daylight. Yeah, time for flower power. Thank you very much. Good luck. Alright, there we go. Any more info, though? You're more likely to find luminous grass in areas of higher elevations. I heard that it tends to grow near steep cliffs and the like. I wish you all luck in finding some. Okay, so that shouldn't be too hard. Let's still talk to everyone else, though, just in case. Oh god, what are these kids doing? Carno. I've been searching everywhere for you, too. What have you been doing here? Oh, excuse me. Put a sock in it. We're not telling some dumb girl anything. Yeah, we're having a manly adventure, so you better step off. Fine, just do what you want. Hope some evil spirit comes and snatches you away. Why do I sense that's really bad foreshadowing? Alright, so Carno again. Beat it, Chloe. You're gonna ruin our big adventure plans hanging around here. How about you shut your trap? Girls like you don't get to tell us what to do, alright? And Chloe. Oh, whoops. After all the time I spent searching for you, I can't believe your attitude. Fine, just do what you want. I hope some evil spirit comes. Okay. Well, I can understand why Chloe has that mindset now with these two idiots, but they're kids, so kids are idiots in general. So, all right. So next is the house, and then up there, we should probably check the training hall just in case too. All right, Sev. So that's an orbital limousine, huh? That's not exactly the kind of car you expect to see roll into town. I'm a bit worried about the effect a heavy vehicle like that might have on the paving stones and bridges. I guess I'll go have a look for myself. Okay, we can't leave the highway all damaged, and spirits themselves use it too. I imagine they'll be quite upset we don't take care of it. Uh-huh. Okay, and it's just her. Lagram is by no means an affluent region, but we can still live rich, fulfilling lives thanks to Adios and spirits watching over us. We have no need or desire for anything more. Okay. Whew. Okay, so what is next? Now just the location over here. Hello, Pero. Pant. Okay. Okay, and then Alicia, I asked Chloe to go find Carno since he still hasn't come home for lunch. I swear that boy gets naughtier by the year. Raising a boy certainly isn't for the faint of heart. Alright, we'll refuse to listen to a word I say these days. Okay. God damn kids. No, I'm joking. Alright, so that just leaves the inn, right? Or not just the inn, the store. So let's check out the store. Just talking, we're not going to buy anything. I mean, I could buy some new armor for some people, too. Alright, I hear the Lord RC left again, this time with Toval accompanying him. I imagine it has something to do with that noble from earlier. However, we'll always place our trust in Lord RC no matter what happens. So please, try not to concern yourselves too much. Okay. The only thing that worries me is that since they both left, I'm worried if the town will get attacked while we're here, you know? That'd be the worst case scenario. Like after the side mission or something. Lord RC has achieved unparalleled strength through his training, but he makes use of his great strength mainly for the sake of protecting his people. Some may say that status is the be-all and end-all for a ruling lord, but those of us here just don't agree. We couldn't ask for a better man than Lord Arseed. That's straight. Damn straight, though. Damn straight. He's a cool guy. I'll give him that. He's a manly man. Like Nineheart would describe him as. Okay, so over here. Alright, Saria. Life isn't easy with Chloe, it would seem. Perhaps because she's relatively close in age to Julian and Carno. As a fellow admirer of Lady Laura, I'm rather worried about her. Okay. Alright, was there anyone else? Okay, hold on. Before we go to the let's go back to the training hall. And the church. Check out the church, actually. I'm stuck. Okay. We'll probably end the part before we actually accept the mission, though. Just to, get a fresh start, you know? Alright, so... Alright, I tried to get Father Helmcar to do some work earlier, but he managed to distract me by talking about the noble in town. I bet he doesn't even take me seriously because I'm rather new as a sister. Fortunately, everyone here in Legram is deeply religious and always tries to attend Mass. That doesn't change the fact that we have plenty of work piled up, though. I feel sorry for you. So much work. Never expected to see Duke Cayenne out here, of all people. Victor's got it rough if he has to deal with a guy like that, I'd wager. Don't you go worry about yourselves about it, though. Just believe in him and focus on the work he had to do. Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. That guy was a powerful person. He's the leader of all 4 houses. But still, I mean, you shouldn't be talking down to a guy who can cut you in half with little to no effort. Seriously. That's like going up to a hungry, starving lion and saying, "You're a dumb cat," and kick sand in its face, you know? Like, that's... Like, why? Why would you insult something that could easily tear you apart? But, I mean, thankfully, like, Victor has lots of self-restraint, though. I guess that's evident. Ha! Ha! Is that all you got? Random screaming noises. Heh! What's wrong? Come at me. Okay, they're just training. And these two are training as well. Did Master Rossi really have to go out on business again? Man, I was hoping he'd be able to come and watch us train. But it sounds like he's as busy as always. I swear, he spends more time away from home than at it. He's a busy man. He's probably doing behind-the-scenes stuff that we're now aware of. Alright, even if the Master isn't here... No, the Master's many absences are all the more reason we need to support the training hall in his place. I have to purge my mind of distracting thoughts and focus on my training. Okay. So let's get going. Now we'll just check it back at the mansion and then head back to the inn. And then we should be good to go. Thank God for the power of fast travel. I always forget. Sorry about that. Alright, so it's 3 people. Okay. The chef. Those bodyguards that the Duke had with him were rather strange, too. They didn't strike me as the kind of soldiers you expect to accompany the head of such an influential house. Who knows? Maybe they weren't even soldiers. What an odd bunch to pop into town out of nowhere like that. You really can't help but be suspicious of those bodyguards. They're the rejected Turk designs from Final Fantasy VII. They weren't allowed in the final game, so they gave them to this game. Just joking. All right, Prana. Who on earth does that Duke think he is? Can you believe his rudeness toward Lord Arcide? How dare he? I see Legrand's spirit of self-reliance extends right down to the servants. Indeed, that's how it's always been. He may be the head of the 4 great houses, but I answer to no one but Lord Arcide himself. That's why I just can't accept such a rude attitude towards him. No, I agree. Like, you shouldn't... if you want respect, you give respect, too. Like, it's not something you get automatically. It's earned. Alright, I've been tasked with sending out letters to those who wish to remain neutral in the space of the factual disputes. While things may have become rather hectic, do try not to worry. Keep your chin up and focus on the remainder of your task here. Thank you, Klaus. Alright, good words from Klaus. Okay, so we can go ahead and fast travel to Apricot Inn. Whew, okay. Sorry, I had a mouthful. Alright, so, okay, on second thought, I think instead of accepting quests now, we're actually going to go ahead and split the part and save it for the new part. So let's go ahead and do that. Because I feel like this is going to lead to both areas anyway, so that'd be good too. Alright. Alright guys, so hang on, we'll be right back.